Next exercise is the chair dips. You can use a chair, you can use the end of a bed, you can use the end of a table, whatever you use, make sure it's stable first and foremost, and make sure the owner of that piece of furniture is happy with you using it. I'm going to use this chair. This has got wheels, so it makes it a wee bit more unstable. I would advise that you use a stable chair without wheels on it. From here, you grip on to either the end of the chair or the bed or table, or you grip onto the arms like I am here. The further out you have your feet from your hips, the harder the exercise is going to be. Yeah, so this is the advanced version. Yeah, this is a more basic version. From there, what you do is you lower down, the elbows going back, and you press up and slightly lift the chest at the top. You lower down, and you press up. Again, make sure your elbows don't come out too wide here. The elbows are going back. You then press up and lift the chest. Again, from there you can take your feet way out if you feel that your upper body strength is good, or you can pull them really close in. If you really struggle with these, you can use your legs to assist the motion. So if you find them really difficult, what you do is you dip your hips as well as the arms, and you push up through your legs and through the upper body. So you're just assisting your upper body here. Yeah? So that's a more basic version if you find chair dips really difficult. 30 seconds, and that's your next exercise. Next exercise is a squat, just a static basic squat here. So you start with your feet shoulder width apart. If you're slightly tight throughout your ankle, knees, hips or back, probably advisable that you just slightly turn your toes out so you're not forcing out or folding too far forward. If you're comfortable, just have your toes pointing pretty much straight ahead. From there, we just want to keep length in our back, but we do fold from the hips. Yeah? Can I place your hands out here, hands by the side, hands on the hips. You sit back as if you're sitting back onto a chair, so you're flexing through the hips. Body comes forward a touch. Don't worry about your knees bending there, but just keep your heels on the floor and then push back up. Again, we can place the arms out like this. I'll show you from side on. Again, this feet shoulder width apart. The hips go back, we bend the knees, and then we slightly fold forward. Again, my chest is slightly coming forward there, but I'm not rounding my back. I'm keeping length through the back, and I'm folding through my hips, and that's the key thing. This is where we want to fold from. So I sit back, the hips are folding back, my chest drops forward a touch, and I push up. If you try and stay too upright, you'll load your back too much, and you won't be working your hamstrings and glutes as much. So it's key that you keep that slight fold forward, and then push back up. If you can, squeeze the backside at the top for that extra bit of force through the glutes. And that's your next exercise, the squat, so 30 seconds there. Next exercise is the cycle crunch. So this really focuses on the core. Now, a lot of people do this exercise wrong, so I'm going to, as with all the exercises, focus on your technique, but this one especially, because we don't want you loading your neck or hurting your back with it. The key thing is to take it slow, but create as much force with your legs, and that will get your abs working a lot more here. So, lying on your back, hands at the side of the head. The side of the head, not behind. So again, here we are. You lift the head and shoulders and neck slightly off. You then raise the legs up from here. At this point, I pull one knee in and press out with the other leg through the heel. Imagine that you're pressing against a weight here, something like a leg press, and then you actively pull this knee in. And very slightly if you can, you twist towards that knee and you change over. Creating as much force with your legs as you can. Don't worry about twisting too far across or lifting too high up. Make sure you're looking up at the ceiling at all points. Again, if you feel your neck tightening up too much, just relax for a second, take a little break, or just change the position of your hands and your head, and from there make sure that you're very active with your legs. and do that for 30 seconds, and that's your next exercise. Last exercise in the circuit is alternate arm and leg extension for all the postural muscles of the back, as well as doing the calorie burning exercises and metabolism boosting exercises. It's really important that we're working our core and our posture as well. Lying on your front, key thing is that you're looking down at the floor at all points and your head is in line with the rest of your spine. So once I go into the position, I'm going to keep my head in the right position, and you can see from there. So my chin was slightly tucked, looking down at the floor. From my head right through to the lower back, that stays pretty much fixed. I raise one arm with the thumb up and the opposite leg. Don't worry about raising too high because there's only so far you can go with that. Just come up, hold for a second, lower back down, changing sides. Like I say, thumb up with the arm, trying to kick straight up with the leg without going too high. Do that for 30 seconds. Really good for the back posture and your core, and that's your last exercise in the circuit. So that was a weight loss workout, a very simple weight loss workout with no equipment, so that you could get a good high calorie burning, metabolism boosting workout anytime, anywhere without any equipment. There are many advancements we can make to that workout, so if you're interested in finding out more, email us at info@totalhealth.uk.com and go to our website www.totalhealth.uk.